Morning, friends, and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Kat, and if you're new here, we have been baking our way through Some of My Best Friends Are Cookies by Amelia Jackson. Today is going to be a little bit different. I mentioned in a few of my videos that it is my husband Mark's 50th birthday coming up very soon, and we are going to do a cocktails and cake party for him for his birthday. So what I thought I would do is video making all of the different desserts that we are going to have for his party. Um, and then I will show you all of the different cakes that we're going to make. The only thing is that, of course, it's not all going to be made in one day. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I will record all of the components of making all the different cakes, and then I will edit them together so that you get a video of one cake at a time. I think that will be the easiest way to follow along with the recipes, um, but it does mean that I'm going to be changing looks and outfits quite a bit throughout this video, um, but I hope that you enjoy something that isn't biscuits or cookies. Um, Thanks for watching. So I haven't made this chocolate cake before, so we're going to give it a go and hopefully it tastes really good. So the first thing that we need is 660 grams of brown sugar. And I have 662 grams left in my container. I'm just going to stick it in and buy some more brown sugar. And to our brown sugar, we need 227 grams of butter, and we're going to cream these together. So our brown sugar and butter is light and fluffy. And so now we're going to add 4 eggs, one at a time, beating well in between each egg. So in this bowl, I have 320 grams of flour, 65 grams of cocoa, 3 teaspoons of bicarb or baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and that has been whisked together. And now what we need to do is add this, alternating with 320 grams of sour cream. And to this batter, which looks beautiful at the moment, we need to add 1 1/3 cup of boiling water. So this batter is now very soupy, and I am a little concerned that it is going to leak out of my springform tin. So I have put it on a tray, and I'm just going to try pouring a little bit in. And I'm just going to give it a minute to see if it oozes out. I did smear butter into all of the cracks to hope that it wouldn't. And it looks like it's going to be okay. Looks okay. So I've got my 2 springform tins on trays just in case. And these 3 cake layers all need to go into the oven at 175 degrees or 350 Fahrenheit for 30 to 35 minutes. So I did get a little bit of leakage, but not too bad. So we're going to let these cool in the pans for 10 minutes and then turn them out on the racks to cool completely. So our cakes are now cold, and we are going to wrap them in plastic wrap and foil and pop them in the freezer. And now I'm going to pop these cakes in the freezer until we are ready to decorate. To make the icing, I combined 85 grams of a high percentage cocoa dark chocolate with 85 grams of dark chocolate and half a cup of butter. I melted those together and combined that with 5 cups of icing sugar, 1 cup of sour cream, an eighth of a teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I then layered all 3 layers of the cake together and covered the whole cake with icing. Once it was all covered, I did a bit of a texture, added the 50 topper, and sprayed the cake with some gold luster dust. I think it looked beautiful. I had 3 different people ask me for the recipe for this cake, so I count that a definite success.